Good evening everyone, how you guys doing today on this beautiful day? Blessed love to everyone. Thank you all. I want to say guys, thank you all for all the support. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a food forest tour. We're going to be doing a food forest tour. I'm going to walk you around and show you some of what I have going on. Look how the sky looking so beautiful up there, guys. Beautiful view. The wind is blowing, the tree is dancing. Oh, what a beautiful view. Alright guys, so let's go now guys. We're gonna be walking. It's a little bushy. I clean up this area a few days ago, but now it's back like I did not do nothing at all. All my flowers I clean around really nice. These are some beautiful flowers that I clean around so nice. And my goodness, the bush is everywhere. You know, it's not easy to maintain these type of food forests, but sometimes you gotta just let a lot of things go and let them grow. Alright, so as you see guys, the elderberry is doing wonderful. These elderberry produced a lot last year. They did so well last year. I'm gonna show you a few more that I have around in that area there. We have, you know, different type of fruit trees, a lot of different plants we have growing. This is a parmesan. Yeah, this is a parmesan. Last year I didn't get none. The year before I had a beautiful harvest. Didn't get none last year because I think it's the deer them. So I got to create a barricade around this to kind of keep them off. Because guys, we naturally got to be fighting with the animals to get our food, right? Yes guys, so let me walk you around. You know, beautiful flowers, crepe myrtle, black diamond, crepe myrtle, elderberry doing well. These plants, I don't know what is these plants, but they produce these type of flowers. I've been seeing them for years, but I don't bother them. I just love the beauty of them. All this is elderberry growing up here as well. All these are elderberry walking through. Okay, so if you see going around here, this whole area going around here is elderberry. All going over there. You're gonna see, let me bring it in a little bit. You see, all going over there is elderberry plant. Okay, so right now we know this is the flowers, and we know these are opening up just like this one. And then when they get pollinate, you're gonna see they start pushing out the elderberry. This is the flowers, beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers. The elderberry push out. So the only thing is sometimes you gotta battle with the buds them. But once the buds didn't do any damage, you able to harvest a lot of elderberry. Last year I had a beautiful time growing elderberry. Okay, so around here guys, very bushy, but we see the echoes them is coming up out of the ground, which is amazing. This one is what we call pokeweed, guys. Poke salad. Some people call it pokeweed, some people call it poke salad. This plant here, it's an edible plant, but you have to boil it for a very long time. They claim that it have a toxin inside of it. So in order to get the toxin out, you got to boil it for at least 45 minutes. Alright, this is the next one here. And all go over there, go all up to the hill, up in there elderberry. And I get rid of a lot of these elderberry, but you know they grow up so fast. And listen to me, you see this is elderberry coming up here. And this whole area here, going around here is elderberry. This here, it's a vine that's very familiar. Not sure what kind of vines it is, but it's a very familiar vine. I got to check this out. I got to take my phone and see if I know about these vines. Guys, if you know what vines this is, please put it in the comment section and let me know. Alright, so all going over here, guys, is elderberry. Alright, these are some plants right here. These plants is some really good plants for compost. This is some really good plant to make compost. They're very easy to pull out of the ground. This is their root right here. And if you notice their body, the soil is so rich, you could see how it's like they have juice inside them. You see? They have juice in there. This is a very good plant to make compost with. I use this, I use the root, and I use the leaf, use the stem, everything, and allow it to marinate in water for a period of time, and it become compost juice. Alright? So, okay guys, I want to go down there, but I don't have on my water boots, so I'm not going down there. These massive trees up there. Okay guys, these are some squash I have here between these meadows, and the truth is I really did not take any care of them, especially these meadows going over here. What I did, I now start to clean them out, but guys, it's me alone doing this food forest, and it takes a lot of work. The good thing about it, what I love, a lot of these food able to come back up for themselves, which is meadows. These are the meadows them right here. We also have dasheen, we also have tanya, different type of plants, beautiful plants. The leaf is edible and the root is edible. This is another leaf again, you got to boil for a period of time, for at least 45 minutes. All right. All these are hibiscus. These are small hibiscus just growing up everywhere under the tree here. Everywhere is hibiscus. I'm trying to save some of them because this is some really beautiful hibiscus. So I try my best to save them, because if you notice, let me show you what I'm also doing with my hibiscus. I'm using the hibiscus and I'm creating these arches. If you notice, this is an arch that I create that I can walk through. Coming around this side again, this is another arch right here. This is another arch right here. So this is what I do with my hibiscus. I create arches with them, but they're so beautiful. Yes, this is another pokeweed right here, guys. This is another pokeweed. You know, most of these plants, guys, if you really come out and you really sit down and with a whole book, look how we have a maple tree growing right between the blocks. You see the seed drop? The seed drop between here, and guess what? It start growing between the blocks. Ain't there something? Ain't there something? Maple tree growing because there's a maple tree over the head, so when they drop their seed, this is what happened, guys. Right between the blocks, this thing is naturally growing here. But all up here. When the seed grow, these are the same plants that I told you good for composting. All of that just growing on top of a pile of blocks. Yeah. Many of these plants I knows nothing about, so you know, I'm still learning about them. I'm still doing a lot of research on them. Let me check my my wild. Okay, this is my pear tree. This is a pear tree that I find growing recently. This is the first year I see it. I find it, and it have on a few, but These trees over it need to cut down, which I'm gonna do in the fall. So if I cut them down or plume them, I'm gonna stand a chance of able to get more sunlight inside of here. All these is elderberry growing here, guys, elderberry. And down in here, we also have wild berry growing. We have all type of berry growing down inside of here. This area here had berry, this whole area. And I had also cut them out. I get a lot of choke, a lot of cashew choke me, but I had also cut them out. They was everywhere. All right. So as we can see going on here, if we notice down there, we see lots of wild berry just growing. They look like they're doing pretty better this year because I basically plumed the trees them that was over them, blocking them from getting all the sunlight they need. So now I prune the plants them that was wrong of them. Now I'm seeing they're doing a lot better. You see all down here, these look like they're getting ready to ripe. Yes, guys. You see all these are berry, all these are berry. This area down here, guys, I'm getting ready to clean up this area because my pumpkin them getting ready to start run. So I have to give them room to run. All right, so all up in here, I got to clean it up. If you see my scallion them growing nice. If you see these are peach trees. No, plum tree. This is actually a plum tree that loaded with plum, guys. I eat a ripe one today. Man, it was so tasty. All right. Man, that one was tasty today. So pretty soon I'll be able to come and harvest a plum from this thing. Okay, we have two different type of potato here. We have the sweet yam. Them call it the sweet yam. Some people call it the sweet potato, which is this one. And we have this other one, regular potato, English potato, whatever you call it. We have it growing here. Now, what I'm doing with these sweet potato, there's an old chick that someone showed me. And what they show me, right? Some people do, some people, like how this potato here, have the root right there. Some people gonna clip it and go and plant it somewhere. Someone tell me to bury it. Don't clip it, just bury it. Every root you see, they push, you bury it with soil. You make sure you bury the root because what's gonna happen, them potato gonna push out potato on those roots. So this is my first time trying it, so I'm gonna be trying it this year. This is my apple tree, guys. It's one of my apple tree. And if you notice here, guys, if you notice, this is the plum tree and it's almost underground. This one, you see, this one, ripe one. This is a ripe one right here. Guys, this thing real tasty, man. I got to bring a stake. You see how they're underground? I got to bring a stake and hold them off the ground. Because if I don't do that, the limb gonna end up on the ground. Lots of plum going on up there, guys. All right. So over here, guys, if you notice, we have edos just shooting up wild everywhere. We have some squash here, and we have edo just shooting up wild, guys. You see? Wild. Okay. Been harvesting cauliflower, cabbage coming in. I mean, everything just coming along. This whole bed here is edos, guys. I love edos, guys, so I grow a lot of edos, as you can see going over there. All that's edos going over there. We have eggplant, and finally our eggplant is pushing out flowers. Finally our eggplant start pushing out flowers. This is our lemongrass going over there, guys. So all the lemongrass. Okay. Over here, our tomato is definitely producing. Tomato plant looking really, really healthy, guys. Looking real healthy. We have more eggplant and we have bell pepper. That's bell pepper. And this is more eggplant. Our eggplant also pushing out more flowers over there. Here we're going to harvest some of these celery. I love celery because I love to use celery and make smoothie. Yes, exactly, smoothie. I love to blend celery and just drink it. Just blend it with a little water and just drink it, guys. This is catnip and this is cilantro. I think this is cilantro, but I'm just picking the celery them. And guys, I also pick the celery. I also use them as seasoning. Yes, so I use them as fresh seasoning. I also eat them raw. Yeah, I also eat them raw. The thing about it, guys, the more you pick, the more they produce. And the thing about these plants is they does better in the truth is they does a lot better in the spring. When the heat comes, they slow down. So you got to try to get as much harvest as you can during the season. So here is what we have, just onion growing up. We have more cabbage here. We have butternut squash coming up here. All this is mint that I need to harvest. This is chocolate mint. All this is chocolate mint come over here that I definitely need to harvest. If you notice there, that's potato. Very, very soon these potatoes will be ready to harvest. So I'm just watching them right now. This is another area where I have my little herb bed. Alright. This is another one. I'm going to allow this one to grow up a little more. But this is a parsley, I think. We have rosemary here. Cilantro. We have sweet stevia. We have sage. Two different types of sage. We have this one, broadleaf sage. And we have that one. Here we have some beans. I try to start running up some trail for them. They're doing pretty good, pretty good. I see something clip off their head. I don't know if it's the deer or a rabbit. Is either one. I know both of them is around here. These are peanuts. I set some peanuts from the store and just set them on the ground. I soak them overnight, guys. I soak the peanut overnight and then I just come and just set them off in this row, and that's all. This is peanuts go over here. All this is different type of mints. We have turmeric growing up here as well, peanuts, mints, and up in here we have burdock growing up here. All this is burdock growing over on this side. This is burdock. Up there we have sweet potato, we have edos, we have okra coming up, we have squash to the top there. Behind there we have edos. Okay, the ladybugs them. The ladybugs just make your plants them look like real hole here. But what can you do, man? They got to eat too. All right. So over here we have cucumber coming up, and as you see again, the ladybugs them is in action. You see? They everywhere and they eating up the leaf them. They making the plants them look like. You see, we have corn, a little area with corn and with potato, our cucumber. Something is eating them again. I already start my barricade, guys. But so busy, man, it's like I can't finish it. But I have that area down there for finish. I have a few more to put over there because they will eat down everything, guys. They will eat down everything. So this is my peach tree here, guys. This is my peach tree. And the peach is doing wonderful. I'm hoping that I can get some this year. Yeah, the whole tree is loaded. Let me take you down to a few of... Oh, these are my bell pepper, guys. These are my bell pepper. I have a patch of bell pepper here. This is a beet I have growing right side this bell pepper. You see, this is another beet. The reason why I plant these beet right side this pepper is because I know these plants gonna take over these beets. But right now the beets is giving them a run. But guess what? Very soon you're gonna see all these beets, all these bell pepper way over these beets. Very soon. So all our bell pepper at this point is actually pushing flowers at this moment. All of them is pushing flowers. So hopefully we're gonna be having some bell pepper by the ending of June. This is more pepper up here. This is the comfrey. This is more border growing up here. And guys, my tomato them is actually producing. I can't say too much right now until I finish barricade this area, because I had some beautiful healthy tomato last year and I didn't eat one of them because of the deer. So hopefully I got to finish that area down there, barricade it, that it's harder for them to just walk in. Okay, so we have more squash coming up down inside here. We have more squash, and this is just a Edo patch right here. Yes, guys, so we also see that our grapes is doing fantastic. We see where they're pushing out a lot of flowers so far. Everywhere we see in grapes. So I'm hoping this year I can see some bunches of grapes in this area. Our banana tree again is doing really well as far as we see. As far as we see, it's doing really well. Okay. This is another apple tree. And this is another apple tree. And this is the grapes that's pushing everywhere. I'm just gonna allow it and just see the great result this year. All right, this is another apple tree. This is a fig tree. I don't know. It's growing really nice. It's getting massive. It's looking real healthy, and it's spreading. I don't know if you guys can see really well. It's spreading. Look at it. It's spreading. There's another one coming up right here with it. All right. Now, this is my nectarine. My nectarine and them is coming in really nice, guys. Really nice. Yes. I'm grateful, guys. I'm grateful. My hard work is actually paying off, because the most I know how hard I work in this garden. My job never finished in this garden. I always in this garden doing something, putting in some type of work. So I just want to say, guys, thanks again, guys. Thanks again for all the support. Thank you. Please share this video, guys. Please support this channel by hitting the thumbs up and by hitting that subscribe button and by hitting that share button. I will truly appreciate it. Thank you all for all the support. You guys are amazing. Let this channel hit and grow. This is an organic garden channel. Let's support organic gardening, guys. Let's support it. All right, thank you all. Appreciate you all.